The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Counterplay here, Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 38-yard line.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
18.
Throwing is Stroud. It is caught left side. Gets it to the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Keep your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 19, Charger, 19,
A give to Mason. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back all 80. 19 Cardinal, 19 Cardinal.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
3rd down from the gun. Goes right back to Jefferson. Complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday, right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Mason hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 1. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
On the quick, right? Swap. Another swap.
They go play action with Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to throw it. It's on the in route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. 118. What's up? All right, Tony. Hey.
Final throw before the break. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here comes the final play of our first half. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Hey. Go, boy. Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right. Buggy. Down. Hey, uno.
One final shot before the half. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Vikings will stop with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
To the air, Stroud. All the left side. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 21. Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on, 60
They'll motion Jefferson left. To the air now on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to make...
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into passing, known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, so that brings up 4th and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19, Charger, 19.
Quick throw is caught. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's out of bounds. Looks like he only got a yard. That's going to set us up with 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun now, first round. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Second and 10.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. 18. 11.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Complete to Dalton Schultz. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
intended for Dalton.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call.
Buggy. 18. What's up? 19 Texas. Look the hot.
Again, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Stroud again. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go.
Now Stroud on third and goal. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's 4th and goal.
Swap. Mother swap. Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Cut out left. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets all down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is Mason on second down. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Third and long for him here. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Oh, ready.
Stroud off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
First and 10 from the 32.
70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
18, Pioneer. Check man. Check man. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Back to pass on first and 10. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
He's going to throw again on second down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He'll throw it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
Seven Pirates.
And it's fourth down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. That'll be the first and more. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey. 60 by go.
From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Buffalo 18. Cougar 19.
Throwing it on second down. This one's caught. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Offensive line fast.
Cougar 19.
First down. First and goal. at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
First down, play action. That one connects. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the fourth. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
18. That's it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans want to end it in regulation if they can. First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Out, that's it. 18. That's it.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down.
Look the high. 18. That's it.
Here he is to throw. He's got it, complete to Collins. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, Warren. Running down the left side. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Vikings 35.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Ready. Trap 60, trap 60.
Setting up to pass. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. He's taken down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And this one doesn't go far. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
Okay,
Second down now. They need 7.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Working now from the gun. It's intercepted. That will do it. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. And the Texans make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win.